There it is. Thank you. Yo, yo, yo. I like that. What's another one? What's this alternate one? All right, so just giving some couple minutes. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? As of right now, I am on Twitch and also streaming live from Conscious at Night channel on YouTube. So, if you have not followed on Twitch from the Conscious at Night channel, you can do so. All you have to do is just look up Fifth Light, 5THLIGHT. There's an underscore in between 5TH, and then you have light. But you can find the link in my About Me section on YouTube, as well as if you have not followed Conscious at Night channel on YouTube, you can do so. The link is in the bio, yo. But as we know, on last week was the first week, actually, the start of the new series, the Cupid Challenge. So I welcome you to the Cupid Challenge, where this is a series of mastering, where we master our communication styles, right? We master our communication styles so that we can have a healthier connection, healthier relation, healthier even boundaries, and also evolve and permeate more love and kindness, advance, if you will. I want to advance love and kindness because it's key to any connection and relationship that you have to offer yourself. So from that, we get started on part 2. Last week, we went over the first part of communication. There's 4 styles of communication. These styles are this. Number 1, passive, which we talked about last Saturday. And you can find that video in the live section on YouTube with the Conscious at Night page or channel, if you will. It's in the live section. That's where you're going to find the full video at. But we talked about passivity and its poison and how it can seriously destroy a relationship. It just could. It can, and it has been doing it for quite some time. But we overcome these styles of communication that we often do in our connection and in our relationship with one another, that we sometimes think that it's natural to talk like that, to talk passive, to not really speak up for what it is you truly desire and how you feel. So part 1 was about passive. But the 4 styles again are passive, aggressive, and then assertive. Those are the 4 styles of communication that we primarily use, that we embody the characteristic of to formulate communication with one another. So today we're going to be talking about aggressive communication. This is part 2. And again, this is Cupid's challenge, yo. This is developing this awareness that you've always been love, and love ain't nice. Love is assertive. Love honors itself, it trusts itself, and it accepts itself with unconditional acceptance. So this is how we master our communication. Not by running from it, not by burying the inaps of it. We're not afraid of ourselves we love ourselves. That's why we can face ourselves. So today's title is From Conflict to Connection. This is mastering aggressive communication to heal the relationship's resentments. Because, dude, we got them. We got them. Come on. We have them. We have resentments, and we know we do because we get angry at times, offended, because you're in my space that I've now desired privacy where I once was open to you. Come on. We going there today. You know why? Because we get to go there today. We get to go there today. All right. This is going to be fun. This is going to be healthy. This is going to be quite interesting, to say the least. But it's going to be beneficial. Nevertheless, it's going to be beneficial because today we get to do what love does. What's that? Courageously face itself. That's what we get to do today, is courageously face ourselves. So what about this aggressive communication that I guess rubs relationships so wrong that it bears now resentment? What happens when before we used to be tight, we used to be cool, you know what I'm saying? Everything was gravy, capostatic. You know, it was almost as if we were best friends. We thought alike, we felt alike, we played together, we laughed together. I mean, it was like, I don't know if I can have this type of connection with anyone else. I never felt a connection like this with anyone else. It's like, yo, like I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with myself. To now it's, you used to be my dog. You was in my left titty. Scream, ride or die. I thought you would die with me. I thought you was a bitch. You couldn't even ride with me. Nah, this a war. You ain't on the side with me. Oh my God, bro. Like, that was how I can wrap it up, if you will. Like, the shit sad because it feel like something changed, bro. Like, it feel like I was looking in the mirror one day and I got so used to knowing exactly what I look like to now I'm like, I look in this mirror and I don't know what I'm seeing. I can't make it out. It's like, yo, what's happening? What's happening? Because listen, don't no one ever want to go to war, bro, with someone that they just know, like, bro, we'd never be at odds with each other. Like, we'd never be at odds with each other. Cause like, I'm you and you me, bro. Like, what? You know, I don't just get you. I am you. It's like, to now I'm like, ooh, shit, child. We at, it's a war happening, man. And it's like, are we even on the same side? Oh, shit. Because these resentments are blockades. These resentments are walls. These resentments are what I'd call unhealthy boundaries to oneself. Because obviously there's some emotion that's pent up that ain't being expressed. And if it is coming from, if boundaries are coming from pain, that's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. Because not only I'm not respecting you. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm respecting your pain. And if I'm respecting your pain, I'm expected not to be anyone that caused a similar pain or that pain from the jump. Or if you allow the landing strip for that pain to exist itself inside your belief system, then I'm going to be held accountable for it at every hand, at every foot, because you are allowing yourself to hold on to something that is not who you are. So someone gonna have to take the rap for this raft of God. Seem like in this relationship. It's just like, oh no. No, why the resentment? Why am I being egged? What you know what I'm saying? Like, so those are like little signs of resentment when you're being ignored. This, to say the least. I mean, I'm talking relationships. I'm talking about friendships. I'm talking like you don't want nothing to do with me. Where once upon a time you knew you were me, and that's just like, yo, it's deep, bro. So what? Okay, what is this verbal shit, bro? What's the verbal fucking communication then? What that I'm supposed to, I guess, be doing that's causing all of this resentment? What is it? What am I doing? You being aggressive. Let me talk to you about aggressive communication. The number one thing about aggressive communication is its verbal the descriptions or describings of how we come off to one another. Like, for example, like yelling at someone. And listen, don't get me wrong. There's a thin line between passionately expressing yourself and then aggressively expressing yourself. It's just two big differences. Aggressively is, I want to scare you. I want to harm you in a way where you are intimidated by me. That's what I want. I want fear. I want you to fear me. I want you to fear not ever doing this again. Because aggressive communication don't gotta necessarily just be rah. It don't gotta be that. But the yelling is more about what you're saying when you're yelling and the intent behind when you're yelling. Passionately expressing yourself will have intention. It will have clarity. It will have guidance. It was going to show you how to get there. And it will always have meaning. It's going to always have meaning. It will always have its meaning. You're going to know why this person is saying what they're saying. You know why? Because it having its meaning is conviction. You don't feel conviction or passionate conviction from someone that don't mean what they're saying. They're not bullshitting you. That's the difference between passionately expressing yourself, which we'll get more into in the upcoming weeks. Interrupting, cutting someone off, not letting them finish their sentences. Oh my God. Man. That's a good one. That's a good one. What's another one, bro? That just gets you, bro. Cutting people off and not letting them finish their sentence. Listen, that probably is number one in most. That probably is number one in most relationships. Is being cut off and you can't even talk. You see what that? You see all that? Like, that's passion right there. That ain't aggression. That's passion. If that's too much for someone, oh my Lord. You got this, girl. You got it, girl. You got it, my friend. Like, dude. Cutting someone off, but yearning aggressively for communication, but they can't finish a sentence, or because you listen to them to correct them more than to understand them. Ooh. Yeah, man. This is, I promise you, that's number one, bro. Like, cutting people off, man, is like the most disrespectful slap in the face to yourself, because you have to slap you first to slap them. Dude, we need to talk. We need to talk right now. About what? I mean, like, why are you coming off like that? The fuck? But you should know why. You should know why. Or are you gonna play stupid today? I mean, shit, you had me fooled for these past 10 years anyway. So if you want to play stupid, I wouldn't think nothing different anyway, idiot. It's like, you like, what the fuck? Bitch, you lost your mind. You lost your mind, child. Who are you talking to? Like I said, we need to talk. So who is Jody? Yeah, Jody with the pink cheeks. Who is that? Jody with the, I don't know, Jody with the pink cheeks? What are you talking about? Yeah, let me pull up your text message. See, I saw your phone the other day, and yeah, you got some explaining to do, for real. Just like, like, nah, man, we not about to go here. Oh, we about to go here. We about to go here. So who is she? Man, I don't know who you know who I'm talking. Can I get it out? I think I know who you talk. Well, who am I talking about then? It's like, I'm trying to talk to you, but every time can you spit it out? Just like, I'm trying to spit it out, but every time I go to spit, it be like, and then you say something, and then I'm gonna be quiet because you talking, because I respect that. You respect me now, huh? So again, who is Jody? I think you talking about someone. I'm not talking. Don't think for me. First of all, don't think for me. Just like, I can't even talk, girl. I can't even talk. Do you love me? Of course I love you. Don't love me. It's just like, damn. Why you love me? Because I don't want to hear it no more. It's like, oh, child, I can't talk to you. Because you just keep cutting me off. I can't even finish a sentence, yo. You could be right, and because I can't even finish a sentence, you won't even know. I could be telling you the truth, and you think I'm lying because you cut me off, bro. What's another one, bro? Blaming. Listen. This is that shit where we be like, see, we be like, hey, I need you to hold this end of the box. I'm gonna hold the other end of the box. And we gotta be very careful, okay, babe? She's like, all right, here we go. So, is it heavy for you or not? Because if it is, I just try to do it myself. I got it. Dang, come on, just hurry up, please. It's cold. I just don't want to rush. So, like, if you don't want to carry it, don't. I got it. Come on, let's do it. It's glass in here. I don't want it breaking, okay? You ready? Let's lift it up. 1, 2, 3. And then we lift it up. We take our first step. Boom, we doing good. Boom, we doing good. We 10 steps away from the house. And then all of a sudden, she like, oh my gosh, it's so cold. Can you hurry up? I'm about to drop this, man. Forget it. And then just drop it. I'm like, yo, all the glass just broke. Like, because you just dropped it. Well, if I wouldn't have dropped it if you wasn't walking too slow, I told you it was cold. We had 10 steps to go. And I'm carrying the backside, so I can't even see. Well, it's your fault because you was walking slower than I wanted you to walk. Well, why? You see, that's blaming, but that's how we be saying that narcissism shit is. Because, and also gaslight. It's my fault. When you said it's too cold, but you got it, hurry up. I picked the box, we got 10 steps left to go, and then you say I'm gonna drop it because it's cold. And then all the glass break in the box, and now, all of a sudden, it's my fault. When you literally dropped the box and all the glass broke, but it was my fault because I was taking too long after you expressed that you was cold. But you said you got it. That's the whole point about aggressive communication, is blaming. When you blame like that, that just shows you don't have accountability, self-accountability. So what comes after that shit is gonna be, you know what's gonna happen after that? Name calling. Come on. Bitch ass nigga. you gonna do some name calling, man, because you know what's going on inside you, and it ain't just mad at Johnny. You're not just mad at Johnny. You mad at you. This is hidden anger that creeps out at any given point. You get close enough to someone you know who truly loves you, because you don't try that shit with just anybody that you really not comfortable with, for real. I mean, like, that, you know, like, I ain't gonna see you every day. So, you know, but someone you know you'll see every day, you'll tend to be a little bit more comfortable with them, because realistically, you only really hurt the people that you closest to the most, if you will, because you have that closest access to them. Meaning, if we in the club dancing, you can step on my foot quicker than you can step on someone's foot. If we're in the middle of the dance floor and they're by the door, the exit door, like, you gonna step on my foot before you step on theirs. Thing is, you're gonna expect me to understand your pain. You don't expect others to understand your pain. So there comes a level of care, and there comes a level of I don't give a fuck. So those are the two biggest difference. So the aggressiveness, you think you wouldn't want that with someone that you're close to versus someone you're not close to. So to have aggression towards someone that you're close to, but not, in a sense, understand, like, why do I have aggression to someone that I'm close to, is like, you know what I'm saying? Those are like the questions that I'd ask myself, is like, why am I so aggressive to someone that I know I love? What's another one? Ultimatums. Oh, dude. Hey, you gonna have to choose. You gonna have to choose. Hey, listen, Linda. You gonna have to choose. This is either Gal Gadot or it's Beyonce. Damn. Is this Beyonce before Jay-Z? or after? Because listen, I want the one before, please. Or one before then. All right, even harder. Shit. Because Gal Gadot, bro. Come on, stop playing. It's like, come on, man. It's not even a question. What about, can I have both? No, you gonna have to choose. So it's like, nah, man. We can make this thing work. Stop acting like that. Sarcasm. No, listen, and by I want to say this too. By no stretch of the imagination am I saying that any of this shit is wrong. Because listen, if you understand that this shit is harming your inner connection with yourself and outer connection and relationship with yourself, then you allow yourself the ability to just face it, right? And understand what's going on, identify what's going on without judging yourself wrong or looking at yourself as a bad person. Because no one's, you just got to understand some shit. That's all. Like, dude, if you sweeping the floor and your mama then came in and told you, boy, if I come back in here and it got crumbs on this floor and I can feel them on my feet, I'm whoop your, like, if you hearing that, bro, take your time, man. Go over the floor. Go look at some stuff. Go see it from a different angle of light. Because at the same time, like, you understand what your mama just said, bro. So you understand that, you're going to try to think a little bit differently. Same thing in school. You take a test, you fail that motherfucker, you come back to the test and you be like, okay, I definitely know I circled C. Shit, I ain't circling C no more. Let's guess again. You gonna guess again. Don't do C, do D this time. Like, go in a different direction so that you can now, like, see a different outlook, if you will. But if you keep going in the same damn direction, then you don't expect a different fucking pattern here. It's not gonna be a different one, bro. So you want to take yourself serious. And when it comes to sarcasm, yeah, sarcasm is like that I'm just joking. Like, the shit that you can be like, you know, I was just joking. Stop acting like, you know, I was just, no, yeah, you joking, but there's always seriousness to the truth. Even if a joke, even if there's always seriousness to a joke. Even if you just joking, you wouldn't joke if it wasn't serious. And you don't think that you would laugh at something that was serious that you can make funny. But that's what sarcasm is. It's wit, and it's not wrong. It's just, you got to be able to make sure that person is okay with that type of aggressive communication. If they're not okay with sarcasm, but they want you to be real with them in that space, then be real with them in that space. And if they in a space where they don't care about sarcasm right here and right now, it's just about learning each other so that you'll know, okay, here I can be sarcastic, but right here I'm not on being sarcastic, because I understand that that's not what you are looking for based on the tonality of your question or what we're talking about. I can hear it in your tone. I can feel it in your energy that you're wanting me to be more what? Real with my words. So it's just about being able to bounce off each other and balance and understanding like, okay, this is causing for this type of communication. You get what I'm saying? So you got to understand like what you can express and how you can communicate with one another. And if you want to joke around and be funny and do all that other stuff, then that's just the relationship that you may have with them, because they understand you and you understand them. But man, like two people understanding one another, that is a process that we should not think that is oblivious to happen in a skin suit on earth. Yeah, we all have this inner union. We all have this inner dialogue with each other for sure. It's called our intuition, our emotions. We're able to feel each other. We don't have to necessarily be in each other's presence, but don't get me wrong. Like when you are in each other's presence, you still learn now the physical mannerisms of the human life and the human skin suit on earth, as you have understood the spiritual aspect of yourself in heaven. So you still gonna have some grounding in a sense to do. This is not a knock to someone not being innocent, because you're innocent through the entire process of this human experience. That's the whole point. You still don't negate the experience of having one, but you have your human experience, understanding your innocence. Your innocence is there for you to now grow into your authenticity, your holiness. Criticism. Now listen. Let me be very clear about this. Again, if you have the type of relationship where you can talk in a sense in a critiquing way and not judge one another aggressively, then more power to you. But if that shit don't have like no healthy intentions behind it, like your critique, if it's not healthy intentions behind it to empower with grace, the shit ain't probably even being felt. It's just being it's just hitting off a brick wall, because someone's just gonna harden themselves, and that shit just gonna be like pew 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 pew. Like, bro, it's not gonna matter. Meaning it's not gonna be felt enough to become flesh. It has to be filled with grace. Demanding tone. A demanding tone. So again, this is different. We're gonna get into passion in the upcoming weeks, but a demanding tone, the intentions behind a demanding tone is intimidation, is fear, is I want you to be afraid of me, versus I want you to take me seriously. I don't want you to make light of what the fuck I'm saying. I don't want you to be afraid, because now if you're afraid, you definitely not going to do what I'm asking you to do, or you're not going to be on what I'm wanting you to be on. Like, you're not going to have the mind that I desire you to have to get through what you are actually going through, because you won't have the heart to accept the seeds that needs to be what? Planted. So it's like, what's the point of having water with no seed? These are all the verbal aspects of aggressive communication. So what are some non-verbal aggressive ways of communication? Oh, I mean, those are rolling your eyes. Come on, man. Like, that's facial expressions, dude. Middle finger, pointing the finger, and invading personal space. Yep, that shit is fucking, it's like, bro, you know, like there's a difference between, like, when a person wants some space, like I'm talking about personal space, like, and you just like in their face, like, you know, trying to, again, it's all intention. It's all about intention behind it. If I'm in your personal space and I'm like trying to make you afraid of me, you know what I'm saying, in a way where I'm trying to intimidate you, I'm in your face, I'm, you know, but I ain't touching you. What's up though? Like, that's That's invading someone's personal space. It's very menacing to do that shit because no one likes that. No one likes that. The facial expressions is a big one too because it's like you can just tell when someone irritated and they don't want to hear what you got to say. So it's just like, or they grab their phone and or they're just doing something else like, or they just get physical with you. They put their hands on you and shit like that. Like that's just what it is. And then how you understand these verbal and nonverbal communications is based on the mindset. The mindset would pretty much be my needs matter more than yours. To hell with you and to heaven with me type of a fucking attitude. I win, you lose. I'm right, you're wrong. It's a lack of empathy. Lack of empathy wants control. It's confrontational. It's only seeking to fucking fight or to dominate you. It's competing with you. It's not trying to surrender itself in any form or fashion. It wants to fight. It seeks control. It wants to dominate you. It has a lack of empathy. It does not care about your emotions because the only thing that matters more to them is only them. And that's the only thing that is here to them anyway. It's just them. And also, it's just I'm right, you're wrong, and I win, you lose type of fucking mentality. And that shit is just really very aggressive. And we can't get far with that type of aggression in any form of connection on earth. None can survive that shit. Apart from love, that is. What effects do this shit have on relationships though? Come on, somebody. Okay, that shit causes anger, don't it? Don't you be salty, bro, when that shit be happening? Whether you express it or not is on you. How you express it is definitely on you. You ain't ever was afraid of your dude or your girl when they was acting like this. That shit ain't never bring a little bit of fear and anxiety. Yep. Yes. You just be like, bro, you start fucking walking on eggshells around people. You don't really want to say something because you're trying to avoid conflict and all of that shit. It's just like, it sends you back to passivity. And so you don't want to do that, so you just be like, fuck it, I'm just not really about to hit them up. Like, I don't want to talk to them on the phone. I'd rather text because I'm in a resentful state. I don't really like the aggression, and maybe you just don't even see that as aggressive. Maybe you're unaware, but you just afraid. You don't want to say some shit. But it's just like, yo, why are you so damn aggressive? Like, even that's better than just, resenting, yo. Just talk. Man, you don't even trust nobody that's that damn aggressive. You don't. It'd be hard for you to trust someone like that. Like, you'd be like, nigga. Because you don't know, you feel like they're a time bomb. Like, what the fuck, bro? When you gonna blow up? Shit, it's been 2 minutes and it ain't nothing happened yet. I don't know. Like, that's you know what I'm saying? That type of aggression, it alienates people from one another. You repel more than you retract. And we wonder why people don't want, something to really like do with our concepts and things like that because we're just too aggressive. So, it's just like sometimes that shit can be very felt, man. And so it's easy to just kind of like, if you can loosen up and ease up on the aggression, things can permeate a little differently, and then also too, man, like being an aggressive person, myself being an aggressive person, I end up creating fucking barriers, man, and boundaries, unhealthily boundaries in the form of connection. And I'm like, to my connection rather. Like, I'm gonna have so many barriers to my connection with not just outside but inside myself that I will only meet you here. I will only meet you here. I will only meet you here. Don't pass this barrier. Don't pass that barrier. Don't hit on this topic. Don't hit on that topic. If you try to go there, I'm going to divert. If you try to go here, I'm going to divert. If you try to go here, I'm going to be stubborn. If you try to go here, I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to ignore you here. I'll change the subject here. I'll scream and holler at you if you go here. All these are barriers, yo. These are fucking barriers here. These are barriers, and we fucking do this shit, yo, all the time, man. And I know we have done this shit, but this is why we talking about it, because this shit gotta get addressed, bro. It got to. It has to. Because if it don't, You just gonna repeat the same pattern looking for a different result. What next? Damages self-esteem. Oh yeah, man. Said if your self-esteem damaged, you're gonna look to damage somebody else because you only want to see a reflection of who you are. Real shit. And that self-esteem for sure, though. I mean, be real with you. It leads to just you being antisocial. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to be around nobody. And not being around people, you really can't see, because these are your reflections. You really can't see the type of person you are until you are around reflections that can show you. And that you can practice with, if anything, shit, or just be yourself with, if anything. But that shit, if you stuck in that, it's gonna produce just a loop, bro, of just continued cycle aggression. Like that's really what that shit's gonna do and be. And again, it don't mean that you're not innocent. It just means that you are in an evolving state of holiness. That's all. That's all. It don't mean that you're not innocent enough to be in your golden age. You can be in your golden age and still develop your holiness, still be being sharpened by iron. You can be in a golden age here and still develop yourself. You don't have to act perfect. You just have to realize that you are already made that way. Can't nothing be imperfect about you but your ability to think that you imperfect. That's it, bro. That's it, yo. But what are some examples though of like this aggressive ass communication? Like, in what are some examples? Like calling someone, "Oh, you're stupid. You just don't get it. You probably never will get it, no matter fucking what." Like that's a little over the top. I say that they never get it. Maybe by midnight, but never. I don't know, belittling people, you know what I'm saying? You're a horrible person, girl, you stupid, you know, you fake. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just funny, man. You just can't do nothing, so I just guess I gotta do it for you this time. That shit good, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's funny, bro. But that shit is real, though. That shit's real. This shit wouldn't happen if you would just fucking be who you supposed to be and grow up. That's so funny, bro. But that's how we be. That's how that shit is, though, bro. Like, and then we just be looking at. Like, bro, the fuck? I know, because you know the first comeback is this. Bitch, I know you ain't talking. That's the comeback right there. That's the favorite comeback, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, bro. Like, but listen, these are some ways that you can combat, you know what I'm saying, this aggressive ass communication. First of all, just stay calm, dude. Remain calm, because that's, first of all, that's the best way to de-escalate a fucking serpent. Your calmness is their music. Oh shit, that's real talk. You got to set some boundaries. Like, hey, like, I understand where you coming from, and I like to actually know more why you feel the way you feel. But hey, like, listen, I understand you got a certain way about how you communicate, and I respect that. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying, you used to communicate with other people, but that's not how I really desire to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I desire to communicate is with the utmost respect and respecting you. Number one, understanding what you're saying and why you are saying it, so that I can give you a more in-depth and empathetic response. But, you know, if you want to just fight, then I ain't that one, because I don't want to fight with you. I want to build with you. And it's not that this ain't, in a sense, necessary because this is, but we don't have to throw blows at each other. I'm not looking for that. What I'm looking for, if I got to throw blows, they're going to be kisses. I don't want to insult you because then who wins that game? I don't want to get physical with you. I don't want to fight you because who wins that game? None of us win that. So these are like, that's how you really set a boundary. It's not, you got one more time to call me that shit, I'm gonna go upside your motherfucking head. You call me that shit again, we're done. That's not a boundary. That's a fucking ultimatum. Because now you have to choose between your words or me. But no, I'm actually expressing, because that's I'm trying to intimidate you. I'm trying to bring fear into you to not do that shit. We don't talk like that. That's not boundary. That's an unhealthy boundary because that shit triggered the fuck out of you. And the only way you know how to get people to change is by inducing fear. But nah, we don't rock like that in the golden age. We set healthy boundaries. We let you know, like, hey, I care about you and I want this thing to work, but I'm just letting you know I don't want it to work like this though. I'm not going to a store. You're not going to a car dealership to buy a car that don't work. You can't even drive it off the lot. Why would you pay $10,000 for it? I wouldn't pay $1,500 for it. And if it can't drive off the lot without making all that goddamn noise. For real, bro. Hell no. Before you put the key in, it was... Oh, shit. What kind of car is this? It's so start. No, that shit just talk shit, bro, before you put the key. Before you put the key in, bro, it just lets you know what it's on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's to show you before it stick it in. That's what that shit's about, bro. Ah, shit. You know what I mean? Like, shit, how many miles this bitch got on it? Shit, I don't know. The thing broke, bro. That shit, man. I mean, I don't know about this one, my boy. Shit. You gotta see the value in something. To have a healthy boundary, to actually set one that sticks. The fuck I look like honoring you or some shit, and you trying to get me to fear you. What? What I look like honoring that bullshit? I don't fear you. I'm not afraid of you. I love you. So it'd be like, you know, in these relationships, when women be aggressive or men be aggressive, it'd be like, bro, you trying to scare them from loving you because you don't love yourself? Because that'd be the only reason why you're doing this shit. Come on, somebody. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. But this is how you combat these things. You set healthy boundaries. And last but not least, ask clarifying fucking questions. Like, ask some questions, bro. Like, yeah, I know it can get hard. You can be in the heat of the moment. Sometimes you just forget. And that's honest. I forget sometimes to ask questions. Because I'd be like, you can't be serious. Are you to be talking like that? That shit caught me off guard. It was funny. And I forgot to even ask, why are you talking like that? But it just be, sometimes you just get so stuck in the moment. And I get it. That shit can be it can be hard sometimes to kind of get out of those moments, but give yourself grace at the very least and take a deep breath. Understand why they're saying what they're saying. Not from a surface level, from an intimate level. Maybe they're hurting inside. You just let them know, man, I love you. And I know this shit probably can't be easy, but listen, man, like, what's going on with your thoughts lately? What's going on with your emotions? You know, like I want to know. I don't understand, like, your anger towards me. I don't. The only thing you can fucking be is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that shit. I don't know why you like this with me right now. Because you never was like this at first. And you just let them express themselves. Now, listen, if they want to come off, baby, like, you know what I'm saying? Let them get that shit off their chest. And if they want to just express some more aggression or whatever the case may be, then you give them grace. Because you're not looking to correct them. You're looking to understand them. They not doing nothing wrong. The healthy boundary is just helping them understand that, yeah, you're not wired like this. So you're not going to come with this type of energy. And if they're looking for a fight, which most aggressive people are, the healthy boundary is just to help them understand, I'm not trying to fucking fight you. I want to help you to understand that I want to understand you. That's it. That's why I'm being this fucking calm. I want to understand why the fuck you acting like you acting right now. Because I don't know, bro. Like, so asking those type of questions like, hey, how you feeling? And listen, if they get aggressive back with you, you already know how I'm feeling. Bitch ass nigga. If they want to say that type of shit, you be like, hey. I honestly really don't. I can see how you are feeling right now, but I want to know where's this coming from. And I'm definitely interested. I want to know. I want to understand you more. And if there's anything on my end that I can do to help the situation, I would like to talk about that with you and discuss that with you. I love you. I care about you. I just want you to know I'm here for you whenever you're ready to express yourself. Bam, that's just it. Like, that's all y'all fucking got. That's all I fucking got. And sometimes that's all they need. That's all they need. And that's just that. And even if they get back aggressive with you, ghost, you know, like, I don't want nothing else to do with you. You can stop texting me, stop talking to me, this, that, and the third. It's just like, okay. Okay. That's it. That'd be it, bro. Or just wait. You know what I mean? Just wait, bro. Just wait, and if they want to talk, they'll talk. If they don't, that's what it is. But you're not ever trying to win with someone who's trying to compete aggressively with you, and they don't know it. Because sometimes they don't know it, sometimes they do. It just depends on the type of energy that they're on and what they desire at that point in time. But if they're not willing to surrender over that shit, give it up, then you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you remain in that connection. I'm not telling you to break up with anybody. I'm not telling you to leave them. I'm not telling you to do none of that shit. What I will tell you is, though, if you truly do care about someone, it don't matter how they feel about you, if you truly do care about someone, love them. Pass the ego. The ego will be some aggressive ass communication. Trust me. Because listen, if you can love them past their ego, that's only because you've loved you past yours. So, thank y'all for tuning in. This is a good series, short series, man. And I really appreciate everybody for like coming through so far. I love doing these like series. I love doing these talks, man, because they're very helpful to me, myself, and also my inner dialogue, my counterparts, my lovers, my feminine energy, my intuition, my instincts. It helps remind me of who I am. And this is very sharpening. I understand I'm innocent. I understand that I am holy by the grace of God. I'm not doing shit to be holy. I am being holy by just the renewing of my own mind. I'm just hearing the word and I'm receiving it by faith. That's really just it. And I'm allowing it to do its own work in me. I'm not doing shit, bro. I'm just living how I'm living, and I'm becoming how I'm becoming by the grace of God, because I see who I am, not try to perfect who I am. That's not what we do here. It's not the golden age. So again, this is the Cupids. This is the Cupid series where we learn the 4 styles of communication and we choose the one most beneficial to the connection, the relationship that we desire to have in our friendships, in our family connection, in our intimate romantic connections with ourselves and with our lovers. And I'm grateful again for this February Cupid series that I get to understand myself all the more. So again, peace out to you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in and stay careful.